Okay, we're here. We're live in Sunday afternoon after lunch, and it was about a 2 hour break or so in there, and well, it's 12:57. We will go off at 2:27. How about 90 minutes? And we had a little whoops with the clock a little bit. So I had to wait 34 seconds there. And yeah, Monday, yeah, right. We've been going on for quite a while, and on the process of the week going, we're on 1 hour 36:32, or whatever you want to call it. Not 32. The stopwatches had some technical problems a little bit, but hey, I can clean that up. There's the apps that are on the other apps that kind of overrun it, and that happens, and that should be right about scheduled. Well, it's a fraction of a few seconds off, but it's okay. No offense to myself, Possibly go to the first 3 hours today. This is the second other hour and a half. I'm also watching the Cowboys play Houston, and Lisa is a Houston fan. But what? She's a Dallas fan, so I'm like, we're not quite on the version of identicals or anything like that, but when the end of this 3 hours come up, bit have come back exactly 3 hours, so I'll be perfectly right. And we won't be on that first corner marker until like Tuesday morning, around Tuesday morning a.m. And let me get things in my pocket here. Keep my fit stuff from getting wet. Put myself over here. We won't get wet. I got the things over here. 2 of them. 17 seconds into the show. I don't know exactly where we're at the moment, but our clock did stop a little late. We had a 34-second violation there a little bit on the clock, a little. And that's what we had a little bit. We're right there, 1 hour, 40-minute marker just about. And when you get those violations on your ass, you know, right? It's really not a nice afternoon yet, but supposed to be sunshine later on this afternoon. Package number 3 finally got shipped out, and it is finally moving. If they hit Thursday. And the third package will be here Thursday. 2 days after the first one. 2 days after the second one. And We have to add 34 seconds to the exact clock, and with the clock now going berserk right now a little bit, it should be perfectly accurately, I think. When this gets to the 3 hour, I gotta wait for this to shit. Uh, what, 250 something? I'm not for sure what the exact time, but let me see. Um, let me go. Um, one, the last video was 135.33. 1 hour 35.33. The first video was 135.33. So you gotta subtract uh, about on the last one, I got to subtract oh, I see what they did in the beginning. And that's what made me asleep. Um, the first video this morning was 135.33. So that should be good. Uh, I'm not sure where we're at the moment. Um, let's see. 3 hours. Subtract 1 hour 35, 33. We should have 124.27. We should have 124.27. 124.27 is what our social is on, and it's a good thing I got some tools there to help me a little bit. And 124.27 be our last part of this one here, and it's a long way. So we lost about 5 minutes and something there a little bit. About 5 minutes and 30 seconds is what we lost. And we will duplicate that one into this one. And let's duplicate. Let's duplicate. duplicate. It's a way of putting something with something, and you got it right, and we will always do that. A duplicate means then it goes another Western dictionary, or fucking letters or whatever. Our show's supposed to be 90 minutes long. And sometimes I go to sleep if I have and don't need to. And the 3 hour marker will be exactly the 3 hour marker that I get. And um, um, maybe I should write that down. I need some scrap paper. Okay, yeah. Okay. Since I got that, well, I'm going to use my paper here for help, and since we're some clocks do help you, some of them don't, and that depends on what kind of clock you use, and right now we're at uh, um, a little over a couple minutes. I mean, in the 12 minutes, and well, which is this 124.27. 124.27 would be exactly what it should end at, and I had to wait for this to go to the 3 hour marker or whatever. I had to wait for that to go to 3 hours and start the video over here, and that's kind of juggling the ball, you would say. 124.27 will be the exact number, and that means we got a clock right. That means the clocks will be right always. Even if the app on the timer is not right, and I have to go up start it, and sometimes it won't show it until like 35 seconds later. And that's been a little delay on it. And we go 13 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, get we're close to it. And the clock will be perfectly right all the time, and it will be. She is sabotage, by the way, Lisa is, and she won't take a picture unless she took it with her or something. And she is a little camera shy, a little bit. I mean, quite a bit camera shy than I thought she was, and that. Well, that was up 14:10, and that's the time of the video start. And now in the second quarter still, and this game's been going on for like 45, an hour and 15 minutes, and and I'll be on the halftime show in a little bit. And 15 minutes into the show, and I don't know, our clocks are biologically off a little bit. Might be off some. The pin mark is supposed to be something with 33 seconds on it, and it's not 33 seconds, guys. And when this reaches 3 hours, I have to stop the timer. Then it gets to 124.27, I have to stop the video, and that's how we will stop it. And we're desperately looking for the right clock to be set up right, and we will do that for sure. It's kind of chilly in the room here, in our location here at the room area. It's 69 degrees, and the heater is not running properly again, and it's been in the 40s all day long. And as you notice, we probably got a little sun coming out in a little bit. As we approach, I'm going to see where we're at here at the 10-minute mark. I'm supposed to have let me check that clock here. 1:35:33. 1:35:33. Minutes supposed to be 1:55:33. And that's supposed to be 20 minutes. And the 33 should be right where the 33 should be at. And I'm not sure it will be down or not, but hey, don't worry. We got the clock setting up perfectly now, and we will always correct our problems, and we will always be there for that problem. The problem will be no longer a problem, and once I get the clock set up right, I will, take my little light out. The famous old whiteout, This is about a couple of dollars. A 2-in-1 system, 2 or 3 one system, and we pass the 1 minute. We're gonna be I'm not sure how many seconds late, but hello. Yes, it's been a good Sunday, and it's a freezing Sunday on 4th and Main, which is back that way. It's 41 degrees, and right here at our location it's 43. And it's about 2 degrees difference between here and 4th Street. And we've been running for about 20 minutes. I can't get my Napa back right. We had a little bit of difficulty with the timer somewhat, but hey, I think it's okay, I think. And we're supposed to have right on the nose a 33 seconds error. And 33, So the clock is a little bit ahead of itself somewhat, but hey, it's okay, it's okay. No, the clock is right anyway. The clock is right, so we got the timer and clock corrected. I just want to make sure that I don't oversleep myself by 5 minutes either, and have a great day. And my sister took a kiddo to the hospital. He's back in the hospital again. He'll probably be out Friday, I think. My first sister, my sister Paula, she'll be 78 years old next month. In about a month. A month and, about a month and 8 days. She'll be 78 years old. Still ride horses. Hey, that's the honest truth. My first sister, Paula, she rides horses at 70 years old. Not even close to 80 yet, but she's close. And my sister's like, she's a barrel racing fool, I'm telling you. I hope there's no end to trouble with that one, but probably won't. Um, uh, we are doing pretty good now, and the timer's right, and uh, I think I have to I have to make sure that the timer is right when we get there. When this ends at 1:24:27, which will be the end of this video, I have to go with that timer to the 3 hour marker because that's where we're supposed to be. And the clock, it's not going to be corrected right until we get to that point. And so I'm kind of watching pardon me. I've been having a funny day. You'll have to see me at the lunch table today. Me and Lisa was discussing could we get our wedding off or not. I said, my niece, my first niece, she controls that, she says, I know. I said, well, no matter if we're getting married or not, I still love you, and she knows I do. And right there, she fell apart. She has 3 beautiful children. You see her kids on my webpage. In my little corner top of my head, and everything. That's her 3 babies. The oldest one's 15, the youngest one is 7. The youngest one has a birthday coming up in about another month. Next month or so. He'll be 14, I think. He'll be 14 next year. And all 3 of her kids on Mother's Day going to be on her Mother's Day. And that was the first time she saw Mackenzie, her daughter, since March 20th of last year, or the previous year before last was, which was last year, 21. And she just deliberately just fell down and fell apart. And I didn't want to tell her that. I said, don't worry about that. We'll get these kids here if we have to. She did let some kind of adoption go for her because her mom, their grandmother, which is her mom, she loves those kids, and I don't blame her mom and her grandma like that. But she showed me the video. One of the kids showed me the video of what happened to her mom, their mom. I went, that is this place. I was like, man, I've ever seen that in my life. I want to give you a little bit part of this. I saw a video of her last boyfriend before she came with me. This was over a year ago. A year and 9 months ago, so back in March. He took a wheelchair and hit her with it. And she told me it's right down her hip. It's what I got her. I said, if I ever met that son of a bitch, I would knock the living hell out of him. That's what he did to you. No. You wonder what the age difference between me and Lisa. She's younger than me. How young? 26 years younger than me. Hey, it's the truth. As long as someone's past 18, they can go with anybody they want. Which is true. Hey, a man is a man, right? Okay, I'm 60 and she's 34. She'll be 35 next March 1st. I'll be 61. So, and some people, we got some residents here looking at her like, are you going with him? So what's it to you, I said? You know, hey, age does not make no difference. If you someone you love, and you want that person to be that way, that's what you want. And that's the God honest truth. And it is true. Let's get some data from that. Bring down, and one of these was my one, was hers. Okay, none of my thoughts were arrived. We go an hour 20, 124, 27. And no, Lisa has gone through a lot of crap in her life. Every one of the guys that she's been with mistreated her but me. I deliberately mistreated her. I saw some of the guys who went with her, you gotta be kidding me. They did that to you? Yuck. And then some bad ones I don't want to mention. But the one with the wheelchair, that frightened me. And her daughter Mackenzie was in front of it last year. And her daughter Mackenzie sent her a video of that. Her daughter asked her to tell her dad. It was Mackenzie's dad that did it. The last one that got her pregnant. She can't get pregnant no more. She pulled it. That's what the third kid and not the picture. Hey, that does not make me a dad. I'm their dad. All three of the kids will call me daddy. All three of them. Even the little one. Get out there. I got get me a dollar. I was going to her room on Sunday night 8, which was Mother's Day. I could see there was kids in the room but the boys that were here. I come around and there she was. Her daughter. I said, Mackenzie, hi. Daddy? Her daughter called me daddy. Just like that. Her daughter accepted me as her dad. She told me, Papa, I will tell you something. I hate what my real dad did to my mom. I said, I don't blame you. Her mom was over at her bed on this side of her, crying. She was not expecting that her daughter was going to step as her dad. Okay, I'm gonna put my hands inside the swing. I'm gonna do something here real quick. Like this. I mean, like this. Okay, okay. My hands are in the swing. How did I do that? Magically. It's actually up in my little middle here in the corner. I want to tell you something. No, let me get that out of my way. For 20 minutes, I can't take her daughter. Follow me all over the nursing home, all the way around my room and back. And she said, "This is my dad." and she's, and this lady's crying right in front of her mother. Like I've never seen a mom react the way her child did. Not the way she did it, the way she was looking at her daughter crying. You know, that's a mom. That's just a plain mom, This is true. No, Mackenzie's 7.5 years old. Just about 7.5. She will be in January 16th. She will be 7.5. Now, I do love that kid. She sat in my lap for 20 minutes. Mackenzie did it. I said, right by her mom. I went right to her mom. She sat right the lap that's right up. She sat in my lap for 20 minutes. Crying, Dad. I don't know about little Dad that well. The way he did to my mom. And I thought I was that baby. And her mom, her grandma, Mackenzie's grandma, Lisa's mom, was all Lisa's was either bawling, not realizing how fast that her granddaughter from her daughter to the daughter was going to react totally like that. Which is a hard thing to talk about. And we've been on for 33, 34, and I was not expecting that my future stepdaughter, her daughter, to accept me that way. You know, she like this. Like she trusted me. Her mom took a picture of me, her, thinking like that, and the two kids together. And the kids asked me, "What happened to the wedding, Mom, Dad?" I said, the cousin Tracy stepped in and said, "No, not now, maybe later." And the boys accepted it, but Mackenzie wanted me to get married right away. But that kind of upset her a little bit. But hey, I told my daughter, I said, daughter, to the last one, so that my niece, my first niece is the attorney over me a little bit. And that's why the wedding's not going to happen right now. Can it happen around my birthday? I said, there's a slight maybe. But it did not happen now. We were going to go for Mackenzie's birthday was a Saturday, July 16th. My nephew Jonathan's birthday. But it did not materialize. And we still got quite a bit of time here to think how important my niece is as well as my kids are. I told Tracy, she's got kids already. Don't worry about the kid part. That's already been done. She went, but that's, oh shit. I said, you are trying to type of winning that we want to be in. But listen, it was her that asked me. I didn't ask her. She asked me. Oh, I said, oh yeah. It's been almost a year. January 18th is when she asked me. So maybe January 18th we might have a wedding. I don't know. That is depending on my niece. It might come within a year of harassment. It might. It could be Wednesday. No, it could be on my sister's birthday. My sister's 78th birthday. But we don't know that. It depends on my niece. I wanted to know, yes. But does my niece want me to? I told Tracy once, it does not take very much to make me happy. But why the hell did you step into my plan against my Delisa like that? She said, I'm your niece. I said, I know that. And um, and my niece has been my niece twice. My niece twice has been my niece for 53 years. She's 53 and a half years old almost. That's how she will be in about 2 more days. She'll be 54 years old, and she's a grandma of 4. A granny of 4. Which I'm very happy to be a great uncle. A great uncle too. I've been a great uncle for about, I think, 10 years now. Going on 10, I think. Well, not quite 10, maybe 8. Going on 8. Her first child was born in 1997. She's now 20-something years old. I've been a great uncle to her for 25 years, and she's 25, going on 26. So her oldest one's probably about, probably 8 or 9 years old. And Austin has a daughter that's about 8 or 10, 7 or 8. Five or 6 years old, I think. And he has a wonderful little boy named Ansel. He's about 12 now. He'll be 3 next July, and when you talk about family, that's a big family, guys. I mean, we got family after family after family. I want to tell you something. And let me, I go like my eyes a little bit. We're not even the first month from time. Uh, so when you get a loved one, particularly on these hard or whatever, okay, Dallas is down by 3 at that. 20-7 things, so we gotta come back and win on the second quarter, in the second 2 quarters. In the next 2 quarters, I would say, Why they took an hour and 37 minutes. Because Sunday entries and step hour. Wait, no, no, I try not to be analytical about something, but hey, we gotta love life. It's important too. And with 45 minutes on the actual vertical clock of being 3 hours, and that I think that's missing some clock time here, and um, 124.27 is what we're shooting for, and that'll be the end of our video for this afternoon. I'll be back tonight for another hour and 30 minutes, and whatever part, hopefully with a timer and the timer. We're not even past the first quarter yet, and that won't be until 23 hours, 37 minutes, and 30 seconds, which is a long wait. And that's a long wait. No, that is a long wait. And as we go through, I can tell that the sun's not coming out. And I feel like a weatherman, no, but the weather more up here with no sun. And um, ah, and so we get to an hour, supposed to be 2:35 by the first hour, and that's what it's supposed to be. And when we get to this 15 minutes, I think our cloud's a little awkward, off a little bit. And I want to make sure that the clock's right. 10 seconds were off by looking at the 2:35 mark was supposed to be an hour. The 2:35:23 is supposed to be an hour on the clock. And you know what? I think it's going to be right. Because we got not too much time here, and um, the clock has to be exactly right for it to be right. and it will be right. Guaranteed it will be right. And 1:24:27 supposed to be the official clock shutdown, and we will do it then. Um, well, the hour marker probably been at 2 hours and 30 minutes, so we will be close to accurately right. You know, you know, having a good day is means you gotta have a good day, and we're close to an hour. Not this clock, we're not, because it's off a little bit, and the 1:24:27 will be exactly 3 hours, and the clock won't be corrected until after it gets to the correct time, which will be 3 hours. We've got about 38 more minutes of being there, and the clock is going to be a little awkwardly off a little bit. The timer will have to be stopped at 3 hours, but the 1:24:27 will be my time to look for the clock will be right. And with 37 minutes away, 37 will be 1:24:27, which everything on the clock should be corrected. Because there was a little time discrepancy on the clock. Well, I cannot get the clock right, and now there's something wrong with the timer, and the timer is an app timer, and you know how apps are. Something screws up on them. Then you got a little technical problem there to make sure the clock is corrected. And how you do a clock, it's up to you. The atomic clocks, there is a little atomic clock for your original clock now. All you gotta do is just take out the hands and no. Matter of fact, they're on Amazon, but for the little atomic clock replacement for your clock, they're about $20 or $30, I think. All you gotta do is just take out that and put the new one in, and got it. And put the time zone in on the back of the clock, and bam, you don't have to worry about it. And 2:24. We're about 35 minutes away. And I have to think, well, we are in 35 minutes. Uh, I think, well, we are in the 30-minute mark because because the clock has to be corrected anyway, and we're at the 36-minute marker. It looks like it's something good. It just does that darn basic clock commercial. How many times have I seen that? No Christmas after, no, the Christmas sales after Christmas, which will be on Monday the 26th. You can imagine, oh my God, that's going to be Cyber Monday, and oh crap, the the Monday after Christmas, and Cyber Monday come up at the same time. Oh. Okay, I'm back. Okay. We've got about 30 something minutes before we get to the actual clock we're supposed to be at. And that clock is really delicately, whatever, can't say it. It's very delicate right now because of the clock time that we got right now. It's not quite on time because of the technical problem that we had at the start, and the all the time stuff that I did, and we're about another 30, 30 close to 34 minutes. We're about 30 minutes away now. Uh, what was it? Yeah, 50, 54:27 will give us exactly 30 minutes to where we're at and at that time. 54:37 at the local clock, which is right up there where I'm looking at, yeah, we're about 2 minutes away, yeah, and we're not quite at the last 30 minutes yet. And when that a glass on, and as we added two T's together that a little bit, 54:27. It was exactly 30 minutes, and 27 to be. Ooh, our clocks are gonna be accurate to 1,000 of a second almost. Uh, that means each minute should be 27 seconds or close to it. So it is correct the time is correct too. I got something wrong. Wait a minute. I'm watching the clock here for 2 seconds. 01. It's a fraction of 4 seconds or so. So we got a little over a fraction of 4. So I got 4 seconds to stop the clock and stop the video. So that's going to be kind of complicated. I mean, our clocks are going to be accurately right, and I want to make sure that's done right. And I'm going to make sure that the clouds are properly running right and make sure that the clouds are right. In about another 50, 35 minutes or so, and roughly in about 30 minutes. And the clock timer, this app timer had some problems at the start, and I could not see what the clock was doing. I said, got a problem. So I gotta make sure that when this goes to 24, 27 hour, this clock over here will be exactly 3 hours. Almost, I think, by the time, and I gotta stop it at 3 hours. This clock must be stopped at 3 hours exactly, and the wheel must be stopped at 1:24:27. How do I do that? It's easy. Hit the buttons, you idiot, And, things have been great all day today, and it's the third period before quarter now. And, uh-oh. Dallas got a penalty. Okay, we're approaching the, we got a long way to go, and we got a long way to get there. We gotta get there in time. And I don't know where the clock will be at the time at, at either one gets closer to the clock timer. In about 28 minutes. This next, the next 28 minutes is some kind of hard one to guess on, and you'll see me when my money card tomorrow on Monday, and our clock depends how fast we're gonna be doing okay and whatever, and we'll be okay. And we're at the 2:35. The 2:35, 33 should be an hour. Um, okay, well, this is 2:33, 2:35, 33. I will stop the clock for a brief couple of seconds, and the hour will be perfectly right. And that's what I'm going to do right away. Um, 2:35, 33. And that will be in about another minute and a half. But hey, the clock is still showing correctly up here because the clock will be an hour 24, 27. So when I get to 120, uh, when we approach the first hour here, when this is 2:30, 2:34:37. I mean, 2:35:33. I have to start this clock for a brief second. When that clock gets up to an hour, start it back up again, and that will be, you know what? We're just a few seconds ahead of it, somewhat. I gotta stop at 33 seconds, and I gotta wait for that clock to get to the right time. And Okay, now the clocks are corrected now. I don't know how close we are, but when the clock got down here at 2:35 something, I made sure it was corrected. And the clocks are perfectly running 100%. Our price on 1,000 of a second, so hey. Something's not right. Perfect. It might be 1,000 of a second off a little bit, but hey, I can fix that problem in no time. Uh, and to set the clock right, uh, uh, it's hard on this thing, guys. But that 3 hour marker is a real hard thing to put in right, and it is right, which is true, by the way. And we got a little bit of time here still left before the two sun marker here in about 25 minutes or so. The official time to end, and you know how we are. It, uh, the I don't know why we're waiting this long, but hey, okay, our clock have a clock potential there a little bit. Hey, you gotta make sure that the clock runs perfectly right before you do anything. You make sure you run the clock right. It's like Dallas Cowboys gonna be punching one in. Yuck. Got hit. Okay, all right. Well, I don't know where my present is, my package is right now, but hey, I go look at it again. I look at the number one here. It should have left the location here. Uh, this thing, okay, this has not moved that much, but this one probably has. This one had the best tracker on it, and now it's got UPS on it. It should correct itself in a minute. And the tracker should have new date on it. Comes out just Arizona, which is in the Pacific time zone now. And okay, right back to you. Okay, I thought I lost myself on that. I don't even know. Uh, well, 20 minutes to the hour of the third hour coming up in about a few more minutes, and in about 20 minutes exactly, almost 20 minutes. That will make it. 120, 427, and we will be right on the nose. Well, that's crazy number now, won't we? And that would give me the accurate number where we're supposed to be at, really. And our our core market will be Tuesday morning, and because the clock time is 3 hours long apiece, and that's not quite the full 7.5 hours yet. And that will not be until sometime in the morning on Tuesday sometime, around Tuesday or so. And oh hell, Dallas has been killed. But they're still in the playoffs, though, y'all. I mean, they had not lost 4 yet. I think the magic number is 10. They need 10 wins to get in permanently in the other ladder. They need one more win. And that makes them perfectly in that. That makes them perfect. Oh, hell. And Houston has to drive down I-35 to get back home. They got to drive I-35 all the way back to Houston. Ouch. And that was a big drive for them, too. From Houston back to Dallas. I think that's 5.40 something. 5.35. Interstate 40, I think. Something. And, we got 17 minutes. 17 minutes. 17 minutes right now. And I don't know when the stop clock is going to be at. And because, the stop clock is a little bit ahead of the actual clock itself. Because of the technical part that we've gotten. And when we post that about 1 little minute before we know for sure what's going on, we will know. And the 2-minute bell, we will say that's 2-minute warning or whatever. It should be the and it's a really hard life, though. And I don't want to look like I in my head, but I had to straighten it up a little bit, And we're approaching the last 15 minutes of this day. Not the last 15 minutes of the day, but the last 9 minutes of the day was start at the last of dinner tonight. And the dinner was not the successful observant here. And we're approaching the final 15 minutes, and I don't know about that clock, guys. I don't know. And when we get to we got 14 something minutes. 14:27 is what we got right now. And that's what scares me the most is that clock. Clock scares me a little bit, and they do somewhat. But not the overtime clock, but the timers. The one with the timer broadcasting and all that shit. And I don't mean to say it. And, almost fell off the bed there. I want that. No, I'm not betting on you. You know what? No. I'll just make sure I don't. I'll just make sure I don't fall off the bed. Because I'm on the bed here. And, which is, see right here. This is actually a bed. And that's why I don't have no back on the chair. Because I don't have no chair. No, 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 no. You can be a live broadcaster no matter you use a bed or a chair. No matter what. And we got 13 minutes to the hour. 12 more minutes to the hour. Whoa. How that been little crab, huh? It's like that. You gotta know what um, you gotta know how to do a job and do your job well, and that's how you do it. And we've gone almost to an hour. Our 124:27 just about practically had it. And, I mean, when they pull those two teeth that was sitting right here, they were actually put in the page. They were actually pushing into each other, and that was making it hurt. The big bad hurt was right in that spot. And when we get to the 10-minute warning, we will stop at 2:48 at 2:50 with a 10-second warning of 25:33, which is should be 25:33, and the clock has kind of had some strange times here lately, and it is true. And no, we're sitting right at the 10-minute marker. 10. So we're okay. I see what we're doing. You know what? I don't know that too. We're um. This sort of scares me a little bit now, and I mean that price of 1,000 was 2 seconds to 1,000, but second I got to make sure my time are right, as I do. And uh, uh, alright, what's going on? And now what this man's away from cutting this down? Because the fraction of 1,000 of 2 seconds is all it is, y'all. Just a miniature second that's all. So we'll come down to the last, less than 20 minutes. I mean, 20 minutes is not very much. I thought someone put a text. Hold on. We've got something coming up. Okay. I think I'll lean my back into my pillow's hair a little bit. Because my back is has some pain a little bit, but it's alright. 3:01. You let the place time over yet. Oh no! I went over and oh no. Guys, I overshooted myself a little bit and I did overshoot a little bit. I was looking for the clock right and I did it again and hey, we'll see you guys tonight for dinner and the clock timer set up and see you guys tonight dinner.